guys, welcome to my next vlog, and it's going to be a review on World War Z, depending on if you're American or British English. It's going to be a short review. I thought the movie was going to suck based on the trailer because I don't like CG zombies. I feel like they're not really realistic. You know, like I Am Legend, I was not scared of the zombies. They didn't look real to me, so the whole fear factor was gone. So I thought this movie was also going to suck because of the CG zombies in the trailer. But to my surprise, it didn't suck. So I thought it was gonna suck, and it didn't. I couldn't really hope for more. So that is my brief review on World War Z. And this video is more about zombies in general. Like, for example, World War Z is supposed to be a realistic depiction of what would happen if a zombie outbreak were to actually happen, basically. And I was thinking, how realistic can a realistic zombie movie be? Well, not very realistic. In fact, there are a couple of flaws with this whole zombie apocalypse genre, which I'm gonna basically break down for you. Okay, now, there are basically two types of zombies, right? Undead zombies, rage virus zombies. Rage virus zombies are from 28 weeks later, 28 days later, and they've been infected with a virus that makes them angry. Okay, couple of things about this that I already have a problem with. One is, if the zombie is angry, if it's like a rage virus that he attacks everything and anything in sight, why aren't they attacking each other? Well, this sort of affects both undead zombies and alive zombies. Incubation period. After getting bit and or bodily fluid transfer, or however it is, a zombie makes somebody else another zombie. If it's a short incubation period, it's actually pretty good, because if it's a short incubation period, people can't get on planes, infect other countries, they can't travel other places, so the zombie outbreak will be pretty contained in a certain area. It might spread relatively fast, but it can't go to another part of the world. So, you know, worst case scenario is you could just nuke that place and that whole place would be settled pretty much, or carpet bomb or whatever. If it's a longer incubation period of a couple of days, also not so bad. If you got bit and it takes like 1 or 2 days for you to turn into a zombie, well, remember when SARS and H1N1 and all of that happened? The World Health Organization shut down airports. They could quarantine people. So if somebody was bit, you would have time to quarantine them. So if they turn into a zombie, you know, you could sort of like keep them away from the general population. It would be a problem if it had varying incubation periods. Like, for example, some people get bit and they turn into a zombie like a week later, and some people turn into zombies instantaneously. Then it would be a problem. But then, not really so much. Also, even varying incubation periods, I think there are ways to sort of contain that. Another problem with zombies that are alive is generally anything that's alive needs nutrients, okay? We need food in order to survive. After a certain duration, anything that's alive will start to break down if they do not get enough nutrients or supplements, or, you know, if they can't eat anything. So one way to stop the rage virus zombies, it's sort of like in the movie as well, just wait it out. If you can find a place to hold up and wait a couple of months, all the zombies will eventually starve to death. And they don't know how to pick up a phone and order takeout. You know, they can't order pizza, so they don't have that higher brain function to do that. So eventually they're going to get hungry and starve and die out. You know, it happens every day, even with regular people who have higher brain function, so why not zombies? If they're undead, for example, maybe they don't have that problem, but they've got a whole buttload of other problems. Number one enemy of zombies is actually not going to be humans, it's going to be flies. Flies, insects, reptiles, and all kinds of other animals, okay? Because it's a general buffet for flies, alright? So, you know, we don't really have to do anything. Find a place to hold up, and the insects and the reptiles and all the other disgusting things will eat up the zombies for us. Our body has a lot of mechanisms to control our body temperature, okay? If it's too hot, we cool ourselves down. If it's too cold, we try to heat ourselves up. We have climate control, air conditioning, heating, all of that, because our body likes to be at a certain temperature. The moment you die, all of that goes out the window. So if you're in a really hot country, like for example, I'm in Malaysia. Have you ever seen Roadkill? I'm sure if you're Malaysian, you've definitely seen 1 or 2 cats or dogs or iguanas or whatever run over at the side of the road. And you know, people just leave it like there for a few days. It's kind of gross. But do you notice what happens to them? they start to bloat. And that's exactly what's going to happen to any zombie in a hot country. It's because of the bacteria in your intestines. It will start to expand, zombies will bloat, and eventually they will explode. If you're in a cold country, you will freeze, okay? So if you go to like cold countries where it's snowing, where there's a lot of ice, no temperature regulation in your body, not a good thing if you're a zombie. Basically, dead meat is going to get frozen. So again, extreme temperatures, not a good thing for a zombie. Now, if you're a intelligent human being, which I assume you might be, but then again, maybe not. Even if you're not, you're probably still smarter than a zombie. However, you, smart human you, still find ways to injure yourself, okay? You kick the table, you accidentally bump your head, you scrape your knee, you injure your arm, all kinds of things happen, even though you have all that higher brain function. Now imagine if you're a zombie, okay? You're walking in a shopping complex and decapitate yourself. You'll break your leg. If you're a zombie, you'll probably walk off a cliff because that higher brain function is not there. Okay, zombies don't know how to protect themselves from all the stuff around them. How do zombies get laid? How do they reproduce? How does one zombie become two zombies? We all know how you do it. You basically stalk a girl until she agrees to go out with you or she stops answering your phone calls. That's how you do it. But imagine if you're a zombie, you would have all kinds of problems. At least that girl does not want to get a shotgun and blow your head off, or get a samurai blade and decapitate you, or take a car and run you over. Okay, she might do that last thing because let's face it, you're kind of annoying. But yeah, you think you had problems getting laid? Imagine if you were a zombie, man. The only way for you to reproduce is for you to try and bite somebody who is actively trying to kill you. How does a zombie get laid? I mean, he can't go and get like a zombie girlfriend, take her out for a movie, buy her some dinner, some brains, and maybe have some zombie babies along the way. No! A zombie needs to bite somebody. Actually, there are a whole bunch of other problems that zombies have. You can find it on Twitter. I think it's like hashtag zombie problems or something like that. But yeah, generally, that's my take on why a realistic zombie apocalypse movie is still not quite realistic. So don't worry about a zombie apocalypse coming anytime soon. I don't see it happening. And before I go, there's one zombie that I kind of want to show you. Check out this guy. The best looking zombie I've ever seen. Pretty scary stuff, huh? Yeah, I did a short film for a buddy of mine, and I was a zombie, obviously, with the makeup. And yeah, playing a zombie is not that bad. It's actually pretty fun. Yeah. There's a lot of artificial blood that we had to put on our faces and in our mouth and stuff. And I think I might have swallowed some of it. Otherwise, I had a lot of fun doing that short video for that buddy of mine. So yeah, I'll be back with another vlog. Check out my channel. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. I will catch you guys later.